Hollywood spotlights once shined on flawless faces. But behind the glamour, some stars paid the ultimate price for chasing perfection. From the infamous Catwoman Jocelyn Wildenstein, to the living doll Jessica Alves, and even the king of pop, Michael Jackson. Their transformations became shocking reminders of how far the obsession with beauty can go. Today, we uncover the most infamous celebrity plastic surgery disasters that changed their faces forever. Sahar Tabar, real name Fatemeh Kishvand, born June 16, 2001, in Tehran, Iran. She is known as an Instagram influencer, famous for posting bizarre and heavily altered facial images. She was arrested in October 2019 on charges such as blasphemy, promoting corruption, illegal income, and violating dress code regulations. In 2020, she was sentenced to 10 years in prison, later changed to bail release, and some charges were dropped. At first, rumors spread that she had undergone as many as 50 cosmetic surgeries to look like Angelina Jolie. But later, Sahar admitted most of her distorted zombie face images were created with Photoshop, makeup, and prosthetics, with only a few real procedures like rhinoplasty, lip fillers, and liposuction. She confirmed having rhinoplasty, fillers, and liposuction, but denied undergoing dozens of major surgeries. In online photos, most of the extreme features, sunken cheeks, overly thick lips, extremely pointed nose, were said to be the result of digital editing, makeup, or visual effects rather than actual surgery. Many critics said her images looked unnatural, too extreme, even zombie-like or mummified, comparing her to the character Corpse Bride. Others suspected she relied too heavily on photo editing, since many pictures showed warped backgrounds and unnatural shadows, typical signs of digital manipulation. Some plastic surgery experts commented that if she really had too many surgeries, it could cause severe deformities, such as nose collapse or damaged soft tissue. On the other hand, some argued that it was her personal freedom of expression, and that psychological factors and social media pressure should be considered instead of pure condemnation. Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson, 1958 to 2009, was an American singer, songwriter, and dancer, widely known as the King of Pop. He achieved worldwide fame with legendary albums and songs, becoming a global pop culture icon. His changing appearance was widely discussed. He reportedly underwent multiple rhinoplasties, possible forehead lifts, cheekbone reshaping, lip modifications, cheek implants, eyelid surgery, and more. He suffered from vitiligo, a skin condition that causes loss of pigmentation, which created uneven white patches on his skin. According to his dermatologist, he used skin lightening creams and makeup to even out his complexion. It was reported that after repeated nose surgeries, the nasal structure weakened, leading to collapse, loss of support, and breathing problems. Jackson claimed he only had 2 nose jobs and denied accusations of excessive surgery. At one point, his dermatologist Arnold Klein publicly confirmed Jackson had vitiligo and provided him with dermatological treatments. The public and media often criticized his appearance, saying he had gone too far with plastic surgery, looked unnatural, and questioning whether he was rejecting his black identity by lightening his skin. Some argued that repeated nasal surgeries could cause irreversible collapse and deformities. Others criticized his denials, saying that obvious signs of surgery contradicted his statements, raising doubts about transparency. Still, some defended him, saying he was an artist and appearance was part of his performance identity, and that his skin treatments were medically justified. Jessica Alves. Jessica Alves, formerly known as Rodrigo Alves, is a social media personality once dubbed the human Ken doll. She publicly transitioned from male to female. Jessica underwent numerous cosmetic procedures, including nose jobs, chin surgery, breast and buttock implants, lip augmentations, jaw reshaping, liposuction, hair implants, dental work, and fillers, to achieve her desired appearance. As part of her gender-affirming journey, She also had surgeries tailored to create a more feminine look. At one point, she openly shared her constant facial and body modifications, drawing major media and public attention. Critics accused her of addiction to surgery, saying she looked unnatural or couldn't stop. Some noted risks of repeated facial surgeries, such as tissue damage, irregularities, or imbalance. Others supported her, saying she has the right to modify her body and that criticism of transgender people's cosmetic choices is often unfair. Lin May. Lin May, real name Lidia Velázquez y Villavicencio, born in 1946, is a Mexican dancer and actress, famous for her work in cabaret shows, as a vedette, and erotic films in past decades. She stood out for her sensual image and performance style, becoming a sex symbol in Mexican entertainment. Lin May reportedly underwent cosmetic procedures such as breast augmentation, body reshaping, and other enhancements to maintain her appearance in middle age. However, there are no widely documented cases of facial surgery gone wrong or causing severe deformities. In Mexican media and fan discussions, she has been both praised for maintaining her figure and criticized for excessive interventions, making her look less natural. Some say multiple procedures may have affected her skin texture, reducing softness and producing signs of artificial aging. Still, because of her long career in show business, fans largely accept her cosmetic choices, with less negativity compared to those considered surgical disasters. Jocelyn Wildenstein. Real name, Jocelyn Alice Parisset, born in 1940 in Lausanne, Switzerland. A socialite famous in elite circles, not an artist or entrepreneur. Jocelyn is especially famous for facial surgeries that gave her a feline look, earning her the media nickname Catwoman. Reported interventions included blepharoplasty and eye lifts, lip, chin, and nose implants, reconstructions, collagen and filler injections in lips, chin, and neck, reshaping around eyes and cheekbones to create her cat-like features. According to French Wikipedia, she may have undergone at least 7 facelifts and numerous collagen injections. She repeatedly denied major surgeries, claiming some features were natural or genetic, which fueled controversy. In some interviews, she even stated, "I've never had plastic surgery," and "I hate Botox," contradicting public perception. Reports suggested that her ex-husband pressured her to stay young, which may have influenced her surgeries. The 1999 divorce made her appearance a media spectacle, and court documents even included a clause banning her from spending alimony on cosmetic surgery. She has been mocked with nicknames like Catwoman, Bride of Wildenstein, and Lion Queen, emphasizing her unusual feline look. Articles often described her as bizarre, unnatural, cartoonish, or beast-like. Experts warned that repeated surgeries may cause soft tissue damage, rigidity, or imbalance over time, citing her as an example of going too far. Some argued she suffered from body dysmorphia, dissatisfaction with appearance leading to endless modifications. In recent years, she insisted she had little or no surgery, but critics strongly disagreed, pointing to stark before and after comparisons. Alec Wildenstein once remarked, "Skin doesn't work like furniture that can just be fixed," but she wouldn't listen. While many mock her, some defend her as an expression of female empowerment and bodily autonomy, though most media coverage focuses on the sensational aspect of her look. Janice Dickinson, Janice Doreen Dickinson, born February 16, 1955, in Brooklyn, New York, USA. A model, television personality, and entrepreneur in fashion and image. She often calls herself the first supermodel, though the title is debated. On TV, she was a judge on America's Next Top Model for several seasons and later opened the Janice Dickinson Modeling Agency. She also wrote memoirs such as No Lifeguard on Duty, 2002, and Everything About Me is Fake, and I'm Perfect, 2004, describing her life, career, and cosmetic struggles. Janice revealed her first cosmetic surgery at age 32 while dating Sylvester Stallone. She said she noticed sagging jowls and decided on a mini facelift. Over the years, she underwent multiple interventions, including facelift, tummy tuck, Botox, and fillers. Likely other body and facial enhancements such as breast implants, noted as part of her long surgery journey. On the show Botched, her old breast implants were highlighted as needing correction. In 2023, she joined I'm a Celebrity, South Africa, but had to withdraw after a serious fall caused head and facial injuries. Following the accident, she needed medical care and skin laser treatments. She later filed a lawsuit against the show's producers, claiming negligence in ensuring safety. Media often cite her as a cautionary tale of prolonged cosmetic surgery, with many noting how different she looks now compared to her youth, calling her unrecognizable or overdone. Critics argue repeated surgeries made her face too tight, less expressive, and unnatural. Yet Janice strongly declared she has no regrets, saying she did it for herself and as part of maintaining her modeling and TV career. Regarding the fall, she described it as traumatic. I thought I'd never work again after seeing her injured face in the mirror. In her lawsuit, she seeks compensation for physical and emotional damage. Some view her as a symbol of personal autonomy in beauty. The right to alter one's body without harsh judgment, as long as it's safe. Dennis Avner, Stalking Cat. Dennis Avner, widely known as Stalking Cat, was born in 1958 in Michigan, USA. He was a Navy veteran and later worked as a computer programmer and technician. Avner became internationally known for his extreme body modifications, which he undertook in an attempt to transform his appearance into that of a female tiger. Inspired by Native American beliefs and his own spiritual identity, Avner committed himself to gradually altering his body to resemble a big cat, specifically a tiger. His modifications included extensive tattooing across his face and body with tiger stripes, subdermal implants to change the shape of his forehead and create more feline-like features, surgical procedures to split his upper lip into a cleft resembling a cat's lip, pointed ear reshaping, making his ears more angular and cat-like, tooth modifications, with his teeth sharpened into fangs, silicone injections and surgeries to enhance his cheeks and alter his facial contours, whisker implants, where actual whisker-like extensions were placed in his face, tail attachment worn externally to complete his tiger identity. He legally adopted the nickname Stalking Cat and lived openly as part of the otherkin and body modification communities. Avner was proud of his identity, considering the transformation both spiritual and personal, not just cosmetic. In the end, beauty fades, but the scars of excess remain. These stories remind us that fame and pressure can push even the brightest stars into dangerous choices. Behind every altered face lies a warning. Perfection has a price. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more unbelievable true stories from behind the spotlight. In the end, beauty fades, but the scars of excess remain. These stories remind us that fame and pressure can push even the brightest stars into dangerous choices. Behind every altered face lies a warning. Perfection has a price. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more unbelievable true stories from behind the spotlight. In the end, beauty fades, but the scars of excess remain. These stories remind us that fame and pressure can push even the brightest stars into dangerous choices. Behind every altered face lies a warning. Perfection has a price. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more unbelievable true stories from behind the spotlight. In the end, beauty fades, but the scars of excess remain. These stories remind us that fame and pressure can push even the brightest stars into dangerous choices. Behind every altered face lies a warning: perfection has a price. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more unbelievable true stories from behind the spotlight. In the end, beauty fades, but the scars of excess remain. These stories remind us that fame and pressure can push even the brightest stars into dangerous choices. Behind every altered face lies a warning: perfection has a price. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more unbelievable true stories from behind the spotlight. In the end, beauty fades, but the scars of excess remain. These stories remind